The Evening Show, starring Delaney Murray, Katrina Kapranica, Nathan Hart, Megan Rowe. Produced by Ryan Haroff. Directed by Patrick Swanson.
Hello and welcome back to the evening show. It is a new season, a new episode, the same cast as always because we didn't scare anyone away this time. And we have a very exciting show for you. We have some well-loved old segments, some new segments, and we really hope you enjoy. So for our What's the Word segment, we headed off to the Involvement Fair, which is always fun because you get to see freshmen with hope in their eyes and enthusiasm and warm weather. Warm weather to the point that I got heat stroke because prior to filming this, I had been standing at a different booth for a different club for about 2.5 hours, handing out posters and begging people to pay attention to me. So that's your context for the following clip, and we hope you enjoy.
Hey, it's me, Nathan. I'm on College Green. This is the Involvement Fair. There's a lot of people here. Some of them are looking at me right now, but I'm gonna go look at them. It appears that their organization name is actually just my last name with Bobcat in front of it. And did you consult with my lawyers before making this choice?
Yeah, it's actually an acronym. It stands for Human-Animal Relationship Team.
Oh, so that's what my last name stands for? I didn't know that.
What are you guys doing?
So Bobcathon is Ohio University's 12-hour dance marathon where we raise money for the Ronald McDonald House of Central Ohio. And so we dance for 12 hours straight after raising money all year and come together and dance and take the pain out on our feet and try to work as hard as we can so we can make the lives and the families of the children who are in the hospital better.
Okay, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm at an involvement fair, and we're here with Pause for a Cause? With a Cause? For a Cause! All right, do you want to just tell us a little bit about what that is?
Yeah, okay, so we're a volunteer organization, and we work with the Athens County Shelter.
We're coming here to hear her opinion on current tensions in America. Let's see what she has to say. Very insightful.
So, do you guys play Candyland? I love Candyland.
Oh, no, we don't play Candyland, but we do have a lot of great games with similar mechanics. We tend to, it's board games have really
Ghosts love candy. Is that like Halloween Candyland?
You are an acrobatics team, right?
We are acrobatics with yoga.
All right, I've seen you all day balancing people. It's very impressive. Okay, so someone who maybe isn't flexible.
Yeah.
Who, their whole body cracks when they stand up,
Yeah, so
hypothetically.
that's me.
Yeah, so how would they get into this,
Yeah, so
hypothetically?
it's definitely something you have to build on. Like, I started because I had absolutely no flexibility.
Right.
So once you get into it, you really start to build that up, and you just have to, take your time and really, put the effort into it, and it'll come.
Okay, great.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Juliette. Ça va?
Oui, ça va, je m'appelle Alex.
Ah, ça va bien, merci. Et vous? I don't know, you already said your
Ça va très bien, merci.
Okay, that's all I know. Okay, so anyways, just tell us about your club.
Tell us about this. You're the Jitterbug Club?
Yes.
Jitterbug Club. That's hard to say. That's fun.
Jitterbug Club, yes.
Jitterbug Club. Okay, off to a great start.
Secretary of State, what do you have to say about anime being double illegal now?
It's a shame. I think anime has done so much for our culture. It's so ingrained into pop culture, and to see it now illegalized, I'll probably have to move now. I'm probably a wanted criminal now.
Yeah, you heard it here first. The police are looking for a man that looks like this build, this hair, Just get a look at him real quick. This guy, if you see him, citizen's arrest.
I'm wanted now.
Yeah, he's wanted. This is how he looks, so. Anime double illegal.
Anytime you encounter something, good or bad, just think, what if it was a gift? Because you can always learn from everything that you occur and everything that happens.
Oh, that got really deep. The Smash Team, everyone.
Also come to Smash Club.
Also come to Smash Club.
Yeah, Smash
Whoa,
Club,
you have a Smash Club? I like this place. Smash Team, Smash Club. Smash Gang, high five on 3, Smash Gang. Woo! Say it back, say Smash Gang on 3. 1, 2, 3, Smash Gang.
So like what? I don't know anything about Greek life, so like tell me, enlighten me.
All right, well, there are approximately, I don't know how many fraternities on campus, but we're one of the smaller ones, and we're partnered, our philanthropy is the United Services Organization, so it helps out. We hold a philanthropy event in the spring to donate. Like, we sell tickets for $5. We have like an inflatable maze out in the back of our house on East State Street, and that's just to raise money for USO.
The first one I ever rode was Gemini, and I cried.
Yeah, I think I rode that too. I was too young. I just met the height of it.
I was 12
Yeah.
and I cried.
Yeah.
So the one that made me fall in love with them is Top Girl Dragster. I love Dragster.
No, that's a great one. My favorite's always been Millennial Force. If anyone is wondering, that's always been my favorite. So Cedar Point, it's a great choice.
Okay, so the segment that you will see next after my story is the interviews. So the first time that we met for the interviews, you know, I was having a grand old time. We all gathered together, Critical Error, the evening show, whatever. And then the battery ran out. So then I was called to be like, well, to go get your battery, Megan, because do you have a camera? So I said, okay. I said, Nathan, come on. And we walked down Jeff Hill, and we ran, and we took a little break to like listen to some music, like the la 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 from SpongeBob, and like all that kind of stuff. So then we get to my room. We get the battery. I didn't think it was really charged, but I got it anyways. We get there, the battery, it doesn't work. It still doesn't work. It doesn't fit. So that's just some backstory, you know, like behind the scenes footage of like the evening show. So yeah, so enjoy the interviews now and know that it was through our blood, sweat, and tears of walking down Jeff Hill and, wait, no, I think we took the elevator back up. But to get the battery so that we could film. But it was kind of on another day. But anyway, just enjoy the clip.
For people watching at home that haven't heard of Critical Error, which is tragic, can you please tell us a little bit about what it is?
We're pretty much like a gaming network where we play games and we try to be funny. Sometimes unsuccessfully, and sometimes just a little golden nugget of success, but we try to encapsulate all that is gaming.
Cool. So what sort of games do you play most frequently?
Whatever we can get our hands on, usually whatever we want to show, mainly to our friends.
Also, just as a personal woman-to-woman question, yeah. What's the worst thing a 13-year-old has ever called you over a stream headset, or just a man, or like what's the worst thing?
I once was called the C word.
Ooh.
And then I'm like,
I don't think we can say that, which means that people just generally shouldn't say it. But
no,
like,
then they also like told me, oh, you're probably like a terrible gamer, you're probably a girl. I'm like, I am a girl and I'm not terrible. You have a terrible attitude.
Yeah.
But with all of those, I can't remember so much because there's just too many that happens and I just gotta push it away.
Yeah, calling a woman a C word on a stream though, it's like 2 out of 10 for unoriginality. Like,
yeah, men are just upset that sex sells, and that is the thing that they hate the most. They can't sell it themselves because they weren't born with breasts.
Wow, this is getting so deep. I'm glad we can have these deep conversations. So, as another talent cast member, I don't know why I put it in quotes.
No, that's appropriate. That's highly appropriate.
So I talked to Drake, but I want to know, what's your favorite part of getting to be a talent and getting to be on screen and really interacting?
Oh, honestly, one of the bigger things is just having someone to hang out with.
Okay, friends are good.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
It's hard
So aside from forcing people to hang out with you, do you have where did your sort of interest in video games start? Was that also like a childhood interest
Absolutely,
for you?
childhood interest. I started with Super Nintendo and Sega, Sonic and Mario, the real OG shit, and that kind of drove my like career, like what I want to do in my career. That's why I'm working to be a game designer and animator right now. But also playing games is pretty freaking cool too. So.
Okay. So when you play video games, is that just career practice for you essentially?
No, it is absolute leisure. It's I just enjoy it a lot.
Cool. So have you always been into video games?
Oh yeah, I've been playing video games since I was about 8 or 9.
Okay, great. And what games did you kind of start with? Like, did you start with kind of like, I don't know, Mario, like, I don't know, Pokemon, like, I don't know.
I was
games
never
that
really,
kids play?
I was never really into platformers that were not big with me. I started a lot, I want to say, with stuff on the N64, whether or not they were just kind of like the basic games. Like, I remember there was one where it was 2 dudes, I think it was red and blue, and they were just like basic karate fighters, and for some reason that one really stuck with me. But other than that, got into Pokemon a lot when I was younger. Really, there was a video game rental store around where I lived, and I basically just used that as browsing and picked up whatever I could and tried it out.
A rental store, man, we're old. You could rent things in person. I'm just having an existential crisis. All right, so can you tell us a little bit about what being the director of Critical Error entails? Like, what do you do? Do you do anything?
Me?
Like
I do things, trust me. That is, don't believe the rumors. No. Mainly what I do as director is I make sure the recordings and the streams run smoothly, so oftentimes I'll be there as the supporting crew to make sure everything is up on time, and usually just whatever it needs to be done to get production rolling, so going to get equipment or something of that nature.
Okay, so with the Twitch stream, I know some people are familiar with it, some people aren't, but like, does it get wild at all? Do you just have like 13-year-olds in your comments just like spouting off, or like what happens there?
I would appreciate if we had 13-year-olds in the comments. Right now, we have a decent following. Like, we have about maybe 4 people. Like,
wow.
Like every
you're
stream
doing better
though.
than us, man. Like,
oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're doing. Subscribe, please. Please subscribe.
No. If you want, no pressure. But normally it's just oftentimes radio silence. On the rare occasions that we do get someone in chat active, we just kind of focus on that for a little bit because it's so rare. But oftentimes we'll just get like 4 or 3 viewers tune in most of the times. It's always the same people, so thank you for that if you're watching. And most of the time we just converse among ourselves. I guess the only time you would say it would get wild if something unexpected happens, because a lot of the time it is one person controlling the game, so then when they do something crazy, the other 2 or 3 will just react and everyone will start yelling for whatever reason. Anyways, sorry.
Great. All right, well, thank you for talking to me. If I can suggest some games going forward, Oregon Trail, Neopets, a bootleg copy of Club Penguin.
Oh, very rare.
Papatropia. Just some options. I'm just throwing
I actually remember
there.
that last one. It's really fun.
Yeah, Papatropia was a lit game.
That was the game to sneak on the school computers while the teacher wasn't looking.
Yes, and now we're adults and we can do it on our own time. So just take those suggestions, put them in a box, put them away, and you can thank me later.
Maybe record them later or stream them.
All right,
perhaps.
great. All right, cool.
Well,
Thanks so
thank
much.
you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Cool.
Well, now that Nathan is done heavy breathing, so I'm here to talk about the game, which, okay, so it's supposed to be like a relay race, and it's gonna be really, really cool, but then we had some technical difficulties, and and we ended up playing a different game. We ended up playing this little, it's like a, what the hell is it called?
It's a video game.
No, what's the name of the video game?
Quiplash.
Quiplash. We played Quiplash, and it's you answer the things on your phone, and then everyone puts a creative answer in, but they're really raunchy, I'm not even gonna lie. And some of them might have been really, really pushing the envelope on whether or not they were anti-Semitist, and, well, they were bad. But we'll let you judge that.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the evening show. Today we are with Critical Error, and we're going to play a little game. And because none of us know anything about video games, we're going to be playing Quiplash. That came out easily. For those of you that do not know what Quiplash is, basically it's Cards Against Humanity, but you get to write your own answers. And I'll be joining in a minute, but I have to explain this. And today you just get our lovely voices. Mine is racked by the flu, so you get to enjoy that while you watch us play. So we're just going to jump right into this and chat with our guests and hopefully make each other laugh. That's our goal here. But let's just get right into it as soon as I join. Okay, so basically, for the two people here that don't know how to play, they're going to give you a prompt on your phone and you put in just an answer that, you know, that you think is funny, and then you click enter. You're going to do that twice, and then at the end, they're going to show everyone's responses to the questions, and you get to vote on which one you think was best.
Okay. Fun.
Wow.
I mean, shit, I'll jerk it better gnomes and gardens.
That's to be better gnomes.
Lock me up.
Oh, no, I put that. Oh, yeah,
Wow.
That is a Quiplash. Oh, you just got,
God.
You just got fucked.
No, I couldn't think of any magazines, so I was like, really?
No, I consider that.
I don't
The
read
one that would
magazines.
have a
Exactly.
nude centerfold?
Old people.
Just make up a magazine. It's okay.
Oh, God.
Voter person.
Wow.
Zach, did you do the second one too?
No, I didn't. But fair
No.
guess.
It was me. I didn't know what to put. That's why there's a question mark.
Skadoosh.
See, Drake and I know what's up.
Look at my.
I just sleep voter purging. That's also pretty funny. Fuck, both of those were good.
I enjoy a nice
At me next
politically charged.
Oh boy.
Oh right.
Oh, God.
Doesn't do air quotes.
I just love the word fupa.
What is a
Wait.
fupa?
Like the fat upper pussy area.
H3, everyone here watch H3?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Pop.
Oh, baby.
Wow.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm just,
Yeah. Thank you all.
I couldn't tell what you meant by that, honestly.
I was trying to do air quotes around home as in nursing home, but then I didn't take that.
I thought
Well,
I
that's
had to
kind
eat that.
Why do I have like a gap between my front teeth?
I don't know.
Genetics.
That's not real.
Dog with the blog.
Oh my god.
When I'm doing
You still got your balls. Text I receive almost daily. From you, Megan.
Don't out me like that.
Because you're my family practitioner.
You know how
I
I
just
knew it was you?
thank you to everyone that didn't vote for me because I hate my fucking answer.
I did.
Not that I'm reading it. I'm reading it in your voice.
I did the most draconian strategy I've seen in this game, and did the no vote, where I'm just like, no.
Yeah, I've noticed like there's 6 people that should be voting on every question, and there was a couple people who only put like.
Where are all the cards, huh?
Wait, like as in like the band cars?
No,
I was thinking the movie cars, the Pixar movie.
Yeah. But it's just cars.
So it was supposed to be cats because cats go to hell.
Cars is funnier.
But I still got it.
Where are all the cars?
Why is it Zach and Drake?
Where are all the cars?
Everyone who's not on my show except for my producer
What
voted
band members?
against
Where
me.
are all the
Thanks, guys.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't like that.
I'm
was
sorry,
just
the
trying- I was
idea of
just
going
turning,
up
and
to
I was like,
heaven
what am I
was
voting
like the
against?
first to come out of my office.
Hey, how are you? Yeah, I get it. I get it.
What?
Kanukata, North Montana. I like that. It's nice. Sorry.
North.
That kind of takes out the surprise, though.
Wait, are there gonna be more questions? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
North Montana was pretty good. I
Yeah.
had
Well, they
15 seconds
actually
left
call
to
it
answer.
real life.
Honestly, I was just amused by Kenkuda.
Well, what is? Okay.
Yeah.
Kanukata.
Sorry, Drake.
I don't
Like,
know. Kanakata.
You know the
That
term
sounds like a
Canucks,
demon
right?
from Latin America that would like poison the water.
Yeah, that's my aesthetic.
Why?
Oh my god, yes.
That's so wrong.
Yes on the
Double.
first one, 100%.
By the way, we have a extreme otaku here in the corner.
Ah! Don't make me bite you.
You got me to
Don't
shut
bite
That's a
me
very
on
kind
camera.
way.
So sad.
Skadoosh.
That made me
Step
sad
please.
and laugh.
It's funny though.
Makes me feel like it'll become a reality.
They probably
I love
honestly
anime.
can't
I
hear
just
anything
pushed down
over
that
us.
much myself.
But,
You
oh,
have some
baby.
irrational fears.
I do. I do.
Oh God. That would be painful.
Oh,
Nut
baby.
sack. What is this, middle school? I'm not to scrot or testes.
Thanks for criticizing my use of the word nutsack.
I mean, you're gay, so you wouldn't know how the terminology is
It
evolved.
wouldn't be a
over the
nut
years.
sack. It's the egg sack. It's the Easter bunny.
Easter Bunny's egg sack? Yeah.
But there's no eggs. It's just the little fishies.
Well, you know, it's okay too.
Did you not know the Easter Bunny only has a lifespan of 1 year and has to
What a
lay an
savory
egg
word.
that asexually the next Easter Bunny hatches out of each year?
That's why every year only. Oh,
Hooray!
oh,
Third place.
That's why every year.
No, that's fair. I
2020,
wasn't
I'm
funny.
voting for you.
Yay!
Oh, round two.
You know, I was told that I'm destined to become president since I survived a horrific accident. So yeah.
Okay, so for this round, we are all getting the same prompt, and then we're all going to vote on the answers. And by the way, in the answers you're voting for, you can vote for an answer more than once.
Yeah.
You get 3 votes, and you can
Okay,
vote more than
sure,
once on one
sure.
answer.
Pretty fucking
He's just
good.
he big.
Okay, I'd like to say he's not actually a chipmunk. He's just ants in a trench coat.
But he doesn't wear clothes.
He wears the shirt.
For Kinkle?
Excuse
Well, is
me.
that a
Oh,
trench
God.
coat? Is it?
Whoever said he fucks, that was almost my answer.
He big is so fucking dumb. Like,
That's exactly my sense of humor.
he big.
Like, I take all these times.
He's
I
not
take all
actually
these time
chipmunk,
to write
he's
these
just
beautiful sketches and
ants.
stand-up routines.
Yeah,
but
you
really
get
my
3
sense
votes,
of
by the
humor
way.
is just
Yeah.
he big.
3 votes.
We got he big.
He big.
He fucks.
He big. He fucks. He has rabies.
Nice. Thanks, Michael.
Respectable.
Thank you.
Respectful.
No
it
problem.
was an attempt. It was more of an attempt than
Yeah.
he big.
Thank you, Zach and Delaney.
I quite appreciated that.
He's just ants.
He's ants.
Is it supposed to say in a trench coat? Did you say?
I'm scared now.
Yeah,
I'm very scared.
I had to think of one.
I'm very scared right now.
I didn't have room to type what I wanted because it was too fucking long.
I know. That's what happened to me.
I wanted to
did my
type
best.
he did not.
So
have
we're
sexual
going in
relations with
order
that
of
chick.
how many votes they have from
Yeah.
least to greatest.
That's
I am
great.
very.
I appreciate
You
that.
voted,
I voted
all 3.
I thought it was really fucking funny.
Picture a supportive friend.
Oh no!
Thank you.
Oh no!
Okay,
I'm sorry.
It was
He
a
is a
true
chipmunk.
rumor. Albert from the Chipmunks absolutely fucks. So
Oh no!
Oh, I rained
I
down
voted
upon
3
me.
times for he
yeah,
big.
that's a quality one.
Whoop-de-doo.
Michael. I mean,
It says
I
it's,
did vote
it
for
says
it.
it's not true, right?
Completely
At least it
untrue
wasn't
rumor.
irrational.
Yes.
That was strong.
It
He's just
Wow.
ants.
Damn.
He's just ants.
Boy.
Trench coat.
Oh wow!
just-
I was
You
not
picking up my
expecting that.
slack.
Time for the final
I was
round.
not expecting to
no,
get
I
through that.
I like that
Come on,
he
number
big is
6.
just.
I am 3rd place. I will take it.
Hey,
I like that he big is just like the term I want to use for
Oh.
it is an abortion of comedy. Like it's like a steal.
Better gnomes and gardens.
Well, if we're having one of
100%.
those, better get one of them self-lubing coat hangers.
Anyways, this has been a fun time. For the record, I did win. You can see it right there in the titles. But I can't beat He Big. So thank you to our lovely guest, Critical Error, for joining us. You can check them out also on YouTube. And thank you for joining us for another episode and fun game.
Ladies and gentlemen of the United States of America, did you know that breaking and entering is a crime and that it is punishable by being put in jail? Well, I sure didn't. And so, boys, take me away. Call my lawyer. Someone call my lawyer, please. Call my lawyer. There's no phones here. Someone please call my lawyer. And also, here's the sketch. Call my lawyer, please. Call my lawyer.
Okay, it's been like 15 minutes. I don't think Delaney's coming.
Well, we can't start the meeting without her. She's, the host. So, Nathan, did you remember to tell her to come to the meeting this time?
Yeah, of course. What do you think? I'm some kind of like person that forgets things? No. Here. Let's check the Delaney cam.
When did you install cameras in Delaney's apartment?
Like, wouldn't you want to know why I installed these cameras?
What? No.
Oh,
No.
not now, Megan. That's for later. That's for later. Okay, so here's the plan. We're breaking into Delaney's apartment. We abscond with said Delaney, and then we come here and we have our writers' meeting, and there's much rejoicing. All right. So who's in?
I'm in.
Yeah, sounds fun.
All right, to breaking and entering on 3.
1, 2, 3. Breaking and entering. This is a tire iron. You're supposed to get a crowbar. I can't do anything with this.
Step aside. Let the sledgehammer do the work.
Oh no.
Ow! Ow, really? Ooh, it really smarts. It really don't feel great.
Okay, we're gonna need to find another way in.
Well, there is another balcony.
You'll have to carry me. Oh, just try a little bit to the left. Lift with your legs. Use your legs.
Come on, Megan.
What if
Come on.
Lift
With
your
the
legs.
knees.
Didn't Mama teach you how to lift a man? This has to be the right apartment. I said that too loudly, but it's okay.
Wait, now we just have to find out which room is hers.
Maybe if we listen in on each door, we'll know which one's hers.
Hey, Nathan Hart, how you doing? Okay, never mind then.
Who are you people?
Uh-oh, I think we're in the wrong apartment.
Run.
It's a lot.
Hey, take your shoes.
Oh, okay. We're not involved in anything. Yeah, we're a bunch of upstanding American citizens, okay?
So, you guys, are you here for Delaney or something, or what's going on? Okay, you know I'm the producer of the show, and I live with the host. You could have just called me instead of climbing over my balcony like a bunch of simpletons.
Yeah, but we wanted to be sneaky.
You know.
Okay then. Well, she's...
Take the shot.
Did you just fire a Nerf dart at me? Why did you bring a Nerf dart to it?
No, this isn't a Nerf gun. This
You
is.
brought a Nerf gun to a break-in?
This is beef jerky.
Well, this room sounds like self-loathing. Hey guys, I found it! Brace, if you don't move, they can't see you.
Katrina, that's the dinosaurs, not the gays.
Let's just grab her before she wakes up. Hey Ryan, it's me, Delaney. Just going for a walk with my friends. Here we go. Going outside now. Here we go.
Alright, see you, Delaney.
Bye, Ryan.
You guys, we did it! Woo!
Yeah, high five. Stop dancing. High five.
It's morning. What? How did I get? What's this?
Oh, that's nothing. Oh, that's nothing. You should work.
Yeah,
That's nothing at all. Mm.
What? Why are you guys? Oh, we had a writers' meeting today, didn't we? Yeah. Oh man, I'm so sorry, guys. I forgot. But wait, this isn't my room. How did I get here? Where am I?
We broke into your apartment and dragged you here by force.
Oh, it's because I wasn't here, and you guys need. Oh, you guys are the best.
No. Come on. All right.
So for our next segment, we're trying a little something new, because we all know how much you guys love new content. You guys, I'm talking to my parents. They really enjoyed this new content, and hopefully they and our 2 other subscribers will enjoy the following segment where we discuss some real headlines and some fake headlines and just mix them together, and we have a good old time. So we really hope you enjoy this segment. Hello and welcome to the Fake News Hour. I'm your host, Delaney Murray. This is a new segment we have this season where we read fake headlines and real headlines, and you at home get to guess along about which mess our world is and which ones we safely made up in the safety of comedy. So that's what we're going to do for you this evening. Our first headline of the evening is an 8-year-old girl was skipping rocks when she found a years-old Viking sword in a lake. That's not a myth. That's just something that happens in Minnesota, I guess, because Vikings were there of all places. All right, in other mythological news, Satan was officially ruled out as the reason for a mysterious fire in Arkansas. However, it's still called Arkansas and not Arkansas, like I wanted to pronounce it, which proves that Satan still lives in that state. PBR and Natural Light are in a bidding war for a Brett Kavanaugh endorsement deal. That joke was funnier before he was confirmed, and also, I can't say Natural Light for the life of me, because I'm convinced that's not its real name. So, that's fun. In other life-ruining news, Jersey Shore's The Situation was sentenced to 8 months in jail for tax evasion. So all the middle school boys out there that I went to school with who dressed as that for their 7th grade dance, I hope those pictures aged very poorly for you. The Athens Police Department recently signed a deal with the Ancient One to catch underage drinkers this Halloween. Hope you guys are enjoying your Halloween prep, and if you meet the Ancient One, he's a lovely guy. Just give him some Twizzlers. He's not a Red Vines man, but maybe he'll let you offer some Twizzlers. In other OU news, temperatures are rising in OU classrooms as the weather gets colder outside. However, that is resulting in some spontaneous combustions among students. The heating issue will probably be fixed right around the time it gets hot outside again, so you can look forward to that. Half the pineapples on Earth are now containing cocaine after drug cartels are hiding bags of the drug within the fruit. Fun fact, pineapple also tries to actively eat your mouth when you eat it, so just pick your poison if you find a pineapple, really. Just like, you want a drug and a drug cartel on you, or do you want your mouth to get eaten by a fruit? Both are horrifying. Now every Trump family member is announcing their plans to run for Congress. Some of them have genuine political goals, and Eric just needs a hobby. Just go outside, Eric. You're so pale. You're like uncomfortably pale. In other Trump news, Donald Trump suggested enlisting newborn babies to be trained for the Space Force. Those babies just get to launch into space far away from this Earth before they even know who Trump is. Wow, that's a deal. I'm 20 years old and I don't have that kind of, I don't have those kinds of goals. Wow. This is taking a sad turn. And in our last news of the night, the latest NOAA hurricane map for Hurricane Walaka shows a 100% chance of penis. So it's going to be fucking over Florida in more ways than one. It's probably headed towards Florida, right? Probably. Anyways, that is all of our news for tonight. I hope you had fun Googling along at home and suffering with all of us. And we hope you have a lovely evening. Well, we hope you enjoyed our show tonight, and we hope we made you laugh, or cry, or feel anything. Maybe you feel explicit anger and want to leave it in the comments. That would really boost our interaction, so please do that. Share this with a friend, yell at us on the street, whatever tickles you.
Yeah, heckle us.
Straight up harass us.
Yeah,
We
just
love it.
Please.
I'm here for it.
Catcall me, please.
honestly-
I'm so lonely.
Aren't we all? Well, this has been another episode of The Evening Show. Thank you for joining us, and we all hope you have a lovely evening.
Thank you.